Hey guys, so today's video is going to be about shrinkage, and it was interesting because I wanted to do this video because somebody asked me to do a video about shrinkage, and so I was like, okay, well, it's funny because if you look on like Google or Yahoo and you're like, what is shrinkage? What does shrinkage mean? When you look that up, you will find a lot of things pop up about stretching and stretching your shrinkage. And it was really difficult for me to find something about what shrinkage actually is, what it means, and if it's good or bad for you. So the little I did find and the little I felt like I already knew is basically going to be what this video is about, because a lot of that, like I said before, was stretching your shrinkage, how to avoid shrinkage and blah blah blah. And in actuality, by no means is stretching your shrinkage wrong, because I stretch it too. But what shrinkage is, for definition first, what shrinkage is what your hair looks like right after you've finished washing it, haven't done anything to it, your natural hair texture and your pattern, your style. And depending on the texture of your hair and the curl pattern of your hair, the tighter your curl is, the shorter your hair is going to look. So the tighter your curl is, the more shrinkage you will have as far as elasticity goes. If you have a looser curl, your hair is going to look longer. If you have a tighter curl like 4B, 4C hair, your hair is going to look shorter. But the shrinkage of your hair, in an earlier video I had said my hair shrinks a lot, and I heard somewhere that that's healthy, so I'm going to go with it. Well, that's actually true. So the shrinkage of your hair is showing that you have moisture and that it's hydrated. So if your hair is shrinking a lot, your hair is thoroughly moisturized and it's thoroughly hydrated, which is healthy for the hair. We all know that. We all know that your hair needs moisture. It doesn't like to be dry or it'll break off. And the more shrinkage, from what I saw, that you have, and the more moisturized and hydrated it is, the more prone it is to not breaking. So it's stronger. So I guess what I'm trying to say is shrinkage, yes, everybody complains about shrinkage, like, oh God, I hate shrinkage, oh, I have to stretch it out, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, your shrinkage is showing that your hair is healthy. And what I mean by that is, every time somebody straightens their hair or applies heat to it, we all know that you hold your breath when you're about to get it wet again, because you want to see those curls and you want to see that shrink, because that's how you know it's healthy. And that's just what it is. So basically what I'm trying to say is, even though we do stretch our hair, and even though we like that it looks longer to everybody else, at the end of the day, the shrinkage is not your enemy. The shrinkage is your knowledge of knowing that you have that healthy hair. And at the end of the day, why should we care how long our hair looks to somebody else if we know how long our hair truly is to begin with? Yes, shrinkage makes it look really short, okay, for somebody else, but at the end of the day, I know my hair is growing, I know the length of my hair, so why does it matter what somebody else thinks? But not to say that stretching is wrong, because I stretch my hair all the time. When I was reading all this information, it just like dawned on me. I'm like, man, I really see a lot of stuff about stretching, but not anything about how to keep your hair healthy and what shrinkage actually is and what it means for us. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to give a little background on that and show that it is something that we should be proud of. It's something that we know it's a sign to show us what's healthy on our heads and what's not. So, and again, like I said before, The shrinkage is going to be different for everybody else. If you have a tighter curl pattern, your shrinkage is going to make your hair look shorter. If you have a looser curl, obviously your shrinkage isn't going to be to the extent where your hair looks ridiculously short. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with stretching it, leaving it shrinkage, wearing protective styles. All hair is beautiful. But I just want to emphasize that now that I've actually done a little bit more research, that shrinkage is something that we should just embrace. And if we choose to stretch it, that's our choice. If you choose not to stretch it, that's your choice. But you shouldn't badmouth anybody for stretching or not stretching their hair. Because at the end of the day, I have to be worried about what's on my head. I can't worry about what's on somebody else's head, and you should be worried about what's on your head. Not worry about what is on somebody else's head. If you want to help them embrace, then that's what I'm doing to make this video. But never to badmouth anybody or tell somebody you're doing this to your hair, you're doing this to your hair. That is not your place to do that. It's not my place to do that. It's not anybody else's place to do that. Let other people do what they want to do with their hair, because at the end of the day, we're all going to do what we want to. Anyway, that being said, I'm still probably going to stretch my hair every once in a while. But now that I know that, you know, it is just showing me that my hair is healthy and I do have a tighter curl pattern, like, I'm just going to embrace it a little bit more. And that's just what it is. And I mean, as the days go by, it falls, but it will never fall to a length that I think you think it should fall because of the curl pattern. But that's life. So I mean, yeah, that's really all I have to say about that. Just know to go through everything that we just discussed. Shrinkage is basically what your hair looks like after you've washed it and have done nothing to it, haven't put any products in it, nothing. And the texture of your hair and the curl pattern of your hair is going to determine how short or long your curls look, your shrinkage looks. If you have a tighter curl, it's going to be shorter. If you have a looser curl, it's going to be a little bit longer. But at the end of the day, shrinkage of your hair is based on moisturize and hydration. If your hair is moisturized and your hair is hydrated, you're going to have shrinkage. But that also means it's healthy. So I hope this helps a little bit. And yeah, I'll see you on my next one. Like and subscribe, and bye.